How are you doing, survivors? This is Reaper and welcome back to my channel. So I'm here today to introduce a new game that's just launched. Well, I say launched, it is in a early release test phase, so it hasn't officially launched. And anyone playing it now, you should be aware by reading the mails in game. If you're not, it is currently in testing. These servers will be wiped eventually when the full launch comes out. We have been told it is coming very, very fast. But anyone that is playing this game now, they will be wiping the servers. This is purely in testing phase. But I'd say this is Age of Sea. It's so far it looks like it's going to be an absolute brilliant game. I'll be totally honest. I've done an interview about 12 months ago with the company behind this game. They showed me a few images of the game they were creating. Asked a lot of questions around it, and at the time I was really excited to see the game and desperate to get playing. And this came out a few days ago. I just want to do a short video just to show you a little bit about the game. Once the game does come out of test phase and it goes into the full launch game, I will do it in depth. Slight overview of the game, but this one's just going to be brief just to show you the sort of basics and what we're to expect for the future of the game. So it is a survival game, an MMO, a mass multiplayer online game. Very similar to a lot of the ones that are out there on the market. The overlay on here, there is bits that have come out of other games, but you get that as standard with any of these new MMOs that come out. But I feel with this game, they picked and chose a lot of the good features from other games and implemented it in the game. One of the first things you'll see as soon as you're looking at this video is the graphics are absolutely immense. They've done very, very well with the graphics in this game. The only thing that does annoy me a little bit is this permanent moving building, or your floating city, should we say. It does annoy my eyes sometimes, but apart from that, it is absolutely amazing. But again, it does add to the graphics. It's done very, very well. There is buildings under the sea, as you can see. The time and detail gone into a lot of the graphics has been absolutely brilliant. But let's just run through, as I say, some of the things in game. So this is obviously your town view. Your town hall in this game is your main ship. Mine's up here at level 23, my captain's ship. This is your typical town hall in most games. This is what you level up, and this will be the level of your town. We've got all the relevant buildings. Obviously over here we've got our training centres where we can train all our troops. We've got other things like our dive site, which is our levels, which I'll show you in just a little second. Research centre, like you get in all games. We've got a radar here as well for radar tasks. As you've seen, that sunshine just pop up. You do cycle through the times of the day as well, so you do get light, dark, thunderstorms, nice days and whatnot. And you've got a lot of your resource fields down here. As default, the town isn't laid out like this. I have had a little play around. You can move buildings around. The only thing when you do move buildings around, as you'll see, if we try and move this one and move it away from the main area, it will show red and it either won't let you place, or if you move a building, get the connection gone. If you move a building and it does disconnect the whole town, it won't let you place and won't let you complete. Everything does need to be connected, which is quite nice. I'm going to show you on the world view. So on the world view here, at the moment I do feel a lot more improvement needs to be made with this, because the zoom out isn't very nice. It doesn't let you zoom out very far. It's not majorly easiest to use, but I'm sure that will be adjusted for the full launch. This does show all the towns here. There is no different town hall skins at the moment for the levels you go up. Again, on the full launcher maybe. And currently there is no skins at all available other than default. But again, for a gaming test mode, you wouldn't expect that. You have got things on here like what you can rally against. Let me show you some of these. So pirates is what you solo attack, just normal PvE attacks. You got the Kraken, which is your rallies. And then obviously you've got your resource fields where you can gather. See if we can find you some. So pirates look like this, and then the Kraken is like the octopus Kraken, and also your resource fields all scattered around as well, which you can gather from. I'm not taking too much notice at the minute of the gathering speed, because a lot of the speeds on various things throughout the game, you can just tell hasn't been finalised. So I haven't spent a long time just working out if it's worthwhile gathering every night, or just doing it for events. But I'm sure we'll see as the future goes. If we go back into the town, you've got this nice little toggle bar here on the left, which shows you what you've got actually working on. So I've got 2 building queues at the moment and 2 research queues, and obviously my 3 army queues for training my troops. It is quite nice. You can skip to different things. At the minute, all I'm doing is trying to upgrade whatever takes the lowest time, just to try and catch everything up, because I did rush the ship a little bit, trying to catch all the other buildings up. You can also, as I say, access the research and the army queues within there. Said to you briefly just now about the dives. You got the dives down here, which are the levels you play. Now these are actually quite cool. This is very similar again, which has been taken from a very similar game. Just where you've got your 5 survivors, and you're fighting against various underwater monsters. You are working your way down a building. So on this one, I think there's 40 levels to this building. Once you complete the 40, you do get a reward, and then you go on to the next building. I can't show you in this video because I've obviously already gone past it, but when you do start the game, there is sort of like a story mode which introduces you to these levels, and you've got to work through, I think it's about 50 levels before your actual main island starts floating. But yeah, this is just the victory on it. You don't actually need to do too much. You can move all your formations around. You can drag them left, right. Let me show you on this one. So you can move them left, right. But as you see on the right hand side, I got auto going and ×2. So you can literally play this just by leaving it in the middle and let it roll. I'm sure when we get to levels where I do struggle, you will need to use a bit more tactic, and it might be worth taking the auto off and actually playing it. But at the minute, I am just flying through these levels, so that I could just leave it in the middle and it will always do it. So that's another one complete. I'll say I've got a radar as well, which I'll say about these underground buildings. As you see on the left hand side, I'm on 26 out of 40, even though I'm up to stage 289. No, sorry, what am I up to? I'm at 287. So there is 40 levels on this building, and I will get a prize at the bottom once I hit the 40th. As I was saying, I've got the radar as well. There is currently a glitch on this where these whirlpool tasks, which you can see the whirlpool image, they're not actually working, so you do get a little bit stuck if you fill your radar with them. You get gathering tasks, you get question tasks, you get monsters to attack, and these do refresh. And at the top left, you have got a star level you can increase to get obviously more missions and better paying missions. In regards to your heroes, again, there isn't very many released at the moment, and it's quite hard to level them up because fragments aren't available very much. But then a standard sort, you get your legendary, then you get your rare, then you get your common. As I said, I'm sure we'll see a lot more heroes released as the game goes on once it's in full launch. But it is a little bit harder leveling these up at the moment, just purely for the star levels. I have got this one maxed out at level 100. Again, you've got the skills on these. As I see at the moment, there is no gear to put onto heroes. I'm sure that will likely come in the future, because it's another just obviously enhancement of your heroes. But currently within this test version, there is no gear for any of the heroes. Down at the bottom, you've got the recruit. So this will be your normal place where you would draw your tokens to get recruits or heroes in here. You've also got on the flip side for survivors. You do actually get survivors in this game, which you can assign to buildings. Once they're assigned to buildings, it obviously gives you an increase and an extra percentage. So on here, I only ever spin these once I get 10. So this one's going at 10. Pull them all up. And there we go, you can flip them. Can't do any of these at the moment because I haven't got any. I did use the hero tokens not so long ago. I should have saved some to show you guys. But it's exactly the same as the survivor one. You can pull 10 or pull 1. But as always in games like this, there's always a 10 option. I wait for the 10 anyway. Just moving along, you've got backpack on the bottom. This is standard where all your items go into. Haven't seen any chests to open as of yet. Normally in games like this, you do get either resource chests or prize chests. But as of yet, we haven't seen any. Normal speed ups to speed up all your different things, your buildings research. Buffs, I'm assuming these are going to be attack defense, and probably gathering buffs. Upgrades is different fragments, and then other is just got a few other things in. There is some items here which are completely useless at the moment because it's obviously for features that will be coming out, but we will see as the game develops. You also got a shop like you have in all other games. You've got a normal gem shop, a VIP shop, black market, which is like a trader's market. You do get discount on things, and an alliance store. And then finally, you've got an alliance. This, in all honesty, does need some improvement within the game, and I'm hoping on full launch this will improve, because there's not a massive amount of function. You've got the normal of wars, where all your rallies will go, and if any players are under attack. Your store, which will take you to where we went through the shop. You've got the normal help function, where your help requests have all gone up, and you can also help other allies if they need help. You've got treasure, which you've got your common treasure, which will be available for when you rally. You'll get a chest every time you rally to share with the alliance, and then you've got a rare treasure, which will be chests from when players have made a purchase in game. Also, we've got the members at the top. I am R4, so I do get a little bit more function than some members. This is again something that needs improvement. It'll only show if players are online or offline. It doesn't actually show how long they've been inactive, which is highly needed in a game like this, so that leaders know who to remove from the alliance to create space. But again, this is something that we're giving feedback on, and hopefully we'll implement in the full version. And then obviously you've got settings, which for the settings of the alliance. You've got like the log to see who's done what, settings and such. Moving on to just the last couple of things, you've got obviously all these other toolbars over on the right. You've got your normal gem store where you can buy your different packs, monthly card, weekly cards, and such. A lot of the packs at the minute in game are very, very cheap. I got a feeling this is because it's in test. Anyone that does make any purchases during this test, there was a mail that came out saying when they do close the servers and wipe them, anything you have spent, they will give you back 200% in recharge credit. How that'll actually look, I don't know, but just as a thank you for spending and testing things, they are giving you the money back. We've also got over here, we've got hot deals, which again, at the minute, there's only the Captain's Recharge event. I'm sure more will go in here as it develops. You've got your normal events. So again, a lot of these are the same as we do get in similar games. You've got the Legend Trial, which is obviously upgrading your heroes. We've got the Greatest Captain, which is sort of like a weekly survival challenge where you will go up against other people and take on a leaderboard to win daily rewards. Again, the rewards aren't great at the moment. Whether these are the final rewards or if they will change as the time goes on, we will see in full launch. Not worried too much about rewards at the moment, purely because we are only in test mode, so it doesn't bother me. On to the next one, you've got Arms Race, which again, I think every 4 hours, I think this works out, where you can get your chest by earning different points for doing various things, depending on the time of the day. You have got a leaderboard. It's only myself and someone else in here at the minute, because we're the only ones that got these high-level ships, and rewards at the end of the day, which these legendary fragments, the gold ones at the top, you need to hit number 1 to get these fragments. Joint Drill, which this is just a little event where you've got 30 levels to go up against. Got to complete them all for the next time it comes around, do a higher version. But again, this is just a standard event in game. You got the Sea Dragon again, which as you see at the top left, opens various times of the day. You attack this dragon and you work against a leaderboard. Again, with ranking rewards. And you've also got just standard achievements. So this will, I don't know if this is going to be daily or if it's going to change daily. But you do get for earning certain points, you hit milestones. And you also get stuff for daily attacks. And then finally on here, you just got Community tab, which takes to the Facebook page and Discord. So overall, as you can see, it's looking pretty good. I will just show you one last thing. Let's show you my highest. This is my troop training centre. Oh, I got them training, so I can't show you the troops, unfortunately. But you got the normal tier troops, all the way tier 1 up to tier 10. Obviously, T10 you will need in the research centre, like you do, again, in all games like this. Oh, wrong one. Let me see if I can find my research centre. Where am I? Radio defence. I'm still getting used to a lot of these buildings. Here we go, research centre. You got your battle tech. Right at the bottom, I have noticed you've got T10 submarine and T10 crew. So there will be a research needed to unlock T10. Same in all games, they don't make it easy to get. But other than that, guys, that is most of the game. As I say, it's looking very promising. There is a lot of things that do need adding, a lot of things that do need adjusting. But for a game in early release, it is looking very, very promising. We have been promised that the full version is speeding our way. They haven't given a set date yet, which I don't blame them, because if they put a date, they are stuck to that date. So at the minute, they are saying it's speeding our way and it'll be very soon. But if you want to play, this is available on Android at the minute. It's certainly worth a download. I will drop the link below to download for Android. Give it a go. But if you do now, as I say, today's date is the 11th of April 2025. As of right now, it is in test mode. Depends on when you're watching this video. If you're watching it in the future, or what will be the future to me now, this game might be full launch. So some of the details in this video might not be applicable, like the wipe of the servers. But if you do download now and play it, please do be aware that it is in test mode. It's not very majorly obvious that it's in test mode unless you do see things where it, for example, in here at the bottom it does say after the test ends all data will be deleted, and there was a mail explaining how they're going to work these payments. Other than that, it's not obvious it's a test, so do please be aware that if you do download it now, the servers will be wiped, you will lose everything. If you're going to make purchases, make sure you bind your accounts. If your account isn't bound, they can't give you the recharge credit once they've relaunched. But yeah, anyone that has played this, anyone that is playing this, or anyone that does try it after this video, drop me some comments below. Let me know what you think. As I say, it's looking very promising. I do like the look of it. I'm excited to see the full version. But as always, I'll leave it there, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, stay up to date with any future content. Hit that bell button as well so you get notification when videos do go live. But as always, guys, have a great day, great evening, great morning, whatever time it is for you, and keep on surviving. Take it steady, guys.